Hello everybody, Matt here, Run the Planet. Thanks for tuning into the channel, and today we're going to be reviewing the Saucony Endorphin Shift at 500 kilometers. The shoe as a shoe that I was hoping would give you a lot of durability, so I could use it for the long runs and the easy runs. Not intended to use it as a shoe to pick up the speed, but that's what Saucony say that you can do it. You can go fast in this shoe. For me, I find it difficult to get to any speed where I have to pick it up faster than tempo, and even that's difficult sometimes. The other reason that I bought this shoe was the Saucony Endorphin Speed can do a lot of your work, and I'll come onto that later on. But the main problem for me was the main concern I had was durability with the Speed, and obviously this is supposed to last a lot longer. I think in the end the Speed has shown to be a very durable shoe anyway. Last week I took this shoe and did a tempo run in it. And I think what's actually happening is the midsole has started to harden up ever so slightly. It's still got a lot of cushioning, but it's actually, since it's getting more use, it's actually getting a little bit more responsive. I generally land on the forefoot of the shoe, so don't really use the heel too much. I mean, obviously the heel does make contact with the ground, but maybe I don't get the full benefit. The speed roll technology is what Saucony call it, where you land on the heel and you get a good transition, smooth transition through. It would be interesting to maybe take the Endorphin Speed and Endorphin Shift and be able to measure the power that I'm putting in to actually get these things, because this thing, it feels a lot easier to get up to high speeds, whereas this thing I seem to have to put the effort in. So they're talking about the midsole material then, in terms of the tread pattern and how that's holding up. I think it's holding up, really, really well again, very similar to the Endorphin Speed. Whereas the shoe's done 500 kilometers, I think it'll still, I'll still get quite a lot more out of it. And in terms of the way that it feels on the foot, the midsole is holding up really, really well. In terms of, it probably feels 90% as soft and bouncy as it was on day one. So it's probably lost a little bit, but not much at all. The upper is, I don't know if you can see that so well with it being black on the screen, but the upper is very, it's breathable enough. I haven't really used it in the summer, but they've got like, I don't know whether you can see that, but they've got extra holes in the material that make it easier for your foot to breathe. It's definitely thicker, more padded, probably twice as thicker padded as the Saucony Endorphin Speed. With it being black, maybe you do feel a bit hotter in the summer, but definitely for the winter running, it's ideal. I think the laces are good. I think if you've seen some of my previous reviews on shoes, I prefer the laces to be not so stretchy, so there is a tiny little bit of stretch in these, but they're not that bad. The way that it allows you to lock down your foot in the shoe, you still get quite a good tight lockdown. You've just got padding in the tongue, you've got padding in the the side wall, the upper material. So there is a bit of play in that, but so if you end up tightening it down a little bit too much, it's a little bit forgiving in that respect. I think this, looking at the back, they've got this whatever it is, this heel cap, whatever it is there, I don't believe Saucony need to put that on the shoe. It's just hard plastic. For me, I would just take it off and reduce the weight of the shoe. I generally don't have a problem with running shoes about needing to lock the ankle in. It's probably something to do with the way that I'm more of a forefoot striker. I really don't think it's necessary. I think they could just lose that. So it'd be interesting to see when they bring out the next Saucony Endorphin Shift, because I think that's on the horizon. Will they keep that, or will they take it off? So as I said, durability, I think this thing you'd probably do at least another 500 kilometers. I'm not sure I'll do another 500 kilometers in it. Why would I keep this shoe over the Endorphin Speed? Well, for a price difference is about £20, maybe about $30. So that's definitely noticeable. But I wouldn't race a marathon or a half marathon in this shoe. It just feels like feels like it's heavy and it's there to kind of slow me down, and I don't need that level of comfort. It fits really, really well. It really suits my foot, as does the Saucony Endorphin Speed. But this thing, I can do every pace, every speed that I need to do, right from long runs, easy runs, tempo, threshold, and aerobic intervals. You name it, I can do it in this shoe. But it's definitely lighter. And since I bought the shoe, the tread pattern is actually holding up just as good, or if not better, on the Endorphin Speed. And going forward, I would just say, I've picked this shoe every time. But I don't want to put the shoe down too much, because I think it's Saucony have gone in the right direction with all three shoes, with the Pro, the Speed, and the Shift. I think they're fantastic as a package. So from a price difference point of view, if you're prepared to pay the extra £20 or $30, then go with the Speed for me. If not, go with this. And I'm not the only person who's got this shoe. A lot of people use this shoe, and I've seen reviews where people can go fast and get good speeds out of this. So it's either my style of running, or it just doesn't. Just something I can't run fast in. So one thing I'm thinking of doing is I've got my interval session P6 coming up, and I'm thinking of pitching the Endorphin Speed against the Endorphin Shift. I haven't worked out exactly how I'm going to do that, but I'm thinking it might be an interest. So I'm going to give it some more thought. It might be an interesting comparison to see, what at a 400 meter interval distance, what speed. It's definitely going to be easier in the Speed, but is there a way that I can get some speed data from it, and try and put the same amount of effort into each interval? But I'll think about that, and that might be in my next interval session video. Other shoes that are going to review, probably the next one is going to be the Hoka Rocky Tex, which is a shoe that I've had recently, and I'm just starting to pick up the mileage in that shoe now. It's been a little bit icy, so I haven't really managed to do a lot in it. Okay, so that's my review on the Saucony Endorphin Shift. Very good looking shoe, performs really well for a long run, an easy day run. Tempo, threshold, speed work, not really my choice, but I know other people can do it in that. If you're enjoying the content I'm producing on the channel, I'd really appreciate it if you'd subscribe, give us a like, a thumbs up, and if you've got any questions about the shoe or anything else relating to myself or the channel, by all means drop us a comment in the comments below. Okay, thanks for watching.